Hello everybody, it's Theis here, back again with another tutorial. This time is on a 3D banner in Photoshop and Cinema 4D. I'm using the Photoshop CS6 and Cinema 4D R14 Studio. Yeah, a 3D banner we're going to make today. So we'll start off in Cinema 4D with render settings as always. I'm going to use a preset I made, which we're going to change a little bit. We'll put the width to 1920 by 1080. Then we'll go to pick current frame and frame rate, and we're going to go down to save, pick our location to save it and save it on my desktop. Going to call it tutorial. Format PNG, options, do not take the interlaced button. Alpha channel, we're going to take that on to get our transparency in our PNG format. No dithering or sound, don't need that. Down to options, ray threshold 0.1%, ray depth 15, reflection depth 5, and shadow depth is 15. So just leave everything else as it is. You can take blurriness off if you want to. Personal preference. Going into effect and adding the lens effect, not like, yeah, add that. Global illumination you'll add, and you'll add the ambient occlusion. Just leave it as the default settings. Yeah, so we'll start off by going to MoGraph and Mode Text. Wait to load up. Yeah. Align, going to set it in the middle. Text, I'll just write tutorial. We're going to choose a font. Just going to use Molar. Caps, go to fillet cap and end fillet cap. Set these to like 3 and 5. Steps to 3, radius 5 on both. Going to add a camera. Check that box so you see through the camera. Zoom out a bit. Going to go outside the camera, rotate so we can see the text from the side. Going to increase the depth to about 50. Let's create some materials. Create 3 materials. First one, let's make a green banner, green text. Just find your green color or any color, of course. Going to right click on the object, going to choose the object soft shadow, just makes it look a bit nicer. Go down to reflection, check that, turn down the brightness, and add texture. We're going to add the Fresnel. Turn that down to about 1920, I think. Yeah. Displacement, take that. Going on to texture, and let's add the noise. You can see like it will like change, like scale it up, change it so you can see like how it's, yeah, you get it. Go click on the texture. Let's take the noise and choose box noise. Click on the displacement to get to the like start. Turn down the strength to about 20-25%. Yeah. Should be it for the green. Go into this to the next material. Yeah. Going to make a matte black, so just choose a very dark gray. Again, soft shadow, and specular, let's take it to just take it off. Yeah. Go into next. Yeah, should be it for the matte black. And the last one will make let's add a texture to the color. Load image. Just go find a texture. I'm going to use going through all my textures. I'll pick like this grungy kind of texture. This one looks fine. Pink marble. I'll click no to the protection, copy thing. Specular, you can take that on if you like. I'm going to change it to metal. Again, objects of shadow, and that should be it. Now let's add a reflection to the crunch material. Turn it down quite a lot, actually, like 8%, and add the Fresnel texture. Take the brightness down a little more, like that. Let's add it to our text just fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Green, then matte black, and crunchy. Onto our green, we're going to go down to selection right here. Click on the little preview of the texture next to the text. Go down to selection. I'm going to go capital C and 1. Then drag that to the far right of the matte black. Going to go R, capital R, 1, like that. And then we have this one on oh shit, put it back. This on the side, the grunge texture on the side. Go to the grunge texture, and under protection change it to cubic. You can see how it changes it from UV mapping. Yeah, change that to cubic. Add some light. I'm going to use Grayscale Gorilla's light pack. Add overhead softbox, and then basically just render it out. That's the text done. Let's render this, and then let's continue in Photoshop. Welcome back. Yeah, the text have rendered out in Cinema 4D. It looks like this. Could have been better, but yeah, deal with that in a minute in Photoshop. So open up Photoshop and take the banner template from YouTube. I'll leave a link down below where you can download it if you haven't already. Going to open up this GFX pack that I have. These packs are from Adventures and what are they called? All those rated designs, and yeah, his packs. Just a lot of packs inside this pack. Yeah. So we'll start off by making a background for a banner. I'll find the textures. Let me go with this. Just from your GFX pack or wherever you have, just drag it into this. Then just position it. Control J to duplicate. Set it over there and place one over here. You can add rulers by pressing Control R and slide these down so to match up with the template. Yeah, it's all about just finding stuff you think would look good. This one looks okay. Put this on normal. Duplicate it. Slide it over. Flip it so it isn't so obvious. but it's duplicated. Just make it overlap a bit. Take your razor tool, just make a soft brush, and just brush slightly over that. Seamless. This one also. Like that. You can press Ctrl and T to transform it. And you can take this to get like this, yeah, thing. I can just make it look like different, yeah. Going to merge these by selecting 3 layers. By click on the first layer, hold down Shift and press the last layer. Hold down Control and press E on the keyboard to merge them into one layer. Then I'm going to cut them so it matches up. Slide this down. These we can merge down too. Put on some put it on lightning and turn down the opacity maybe. Add a background color, like maybe dark green. So we can turn down the opacity of these layers. Get some green in there. Then add maybe some brush. I got like these kind of brushes downloaded. If you can find these, yeah. I like this one. Add one little this up. Oh shit, forgot to make a new layer. Yeah, just continue like the pattern. Like that. Turn the opacity down. And that should be the background. Now let's add our text to a new layer. Just drag and drop it. Like that. Then right click and choose rasterize layer so you can edit it. Let's add a grunge texture on top of this. This one looks nice. Merge them, put it on soft light, maybe very subtle effect. Let me open up my other pack. I think I got some light textures in there. All these crazy stuff. Let's get this one. Like that, and let's make the text like kind of blend in to the background to to make it like look a bit more natural, not just copy it, paste it on top. You can do that by adding textures on top of like the whole thing. Kind of like this. Drag this out. Delete the trademark down here. That. Put it on soft light. Maybe lightning will look better. No. Screen looks good. Control and U to bring up hue saturation, so you can change the color. Change it to a green color. I think I have some 3D kind of work. But I don't know. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so what I quickly did was I rendered out these cubes. I'll leave a free download link to them in the description if you want them. Like you can add them however you want to. Just put them beneath this and it should be alright. Now what you can do, what I'm going to do is I have this color correction pack from Adventures. I'll add this orange color correction and just add a hue and saturation layer to make it green again, and that is the finished product. Finished product. Sorry about that. Now what you're going to do to save it is go to File, Save for Web, not Save As. For Save for Web is going to be like good quality and stuff, right? So save for web, choose PNG 24, leave everything else as it is, click save, choose destination, and let it save. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Theis Designs with another tutorial. Please leave a like or rating, consider subscribing, and leave a comment what I should do a tutorial on next. Till next time.